G'day ladies and gents, thanks for stopping by and checking out this little episode. What this one's all about is how we transfer our water from a water point to our caravan. At the moment we're just at Carnarvon Gorge, but we're in the peasant section. We're in the unwatered, unpowered section. So we've run out of water and we need to go get some more. Come along, we'll jump in the ute and I'll show you how we do it. Let's go. Sorry, I'm just a little bit distracted. We've just come down to the water filling point, but there's a kid in the top of that tree over there. I always remember that as a kid. You'd climb to the top of the bloody tree, and I remember falling out on a number of occasions. All right, back to the task at hand. This is what we've got. Just a water bladder. This is a 100-litre water bladder. I reckon I bought it off of Outback Equipment. Plastimo, this one. What I did was I thought, I'll save a few bucks. I'll get the cheaper one. No, probably a mistake. Because when we got it, this top bit comes like this. That's it. No cap, nothing. And the bottom just comes with this section here. Just a spout, you screw it on. I've had to make up my own line, tap, everything. So, and I'm pretty sure the ones that you spend a couple of dollars more on, they'll have this inline tap, hose, cap. So sometimes the poor man pays twice. He did this time. All right. So what that is, essentially, it's just a bloody 100-litre water bladder. You can get it from anywhere. It doesn't matter where you get it from. They're all the same. Well, they're probably not all the same. The more expensive ones are probably better. Anyway, we'll chuck that up on the deck there. We'll fill her up at the potable water station. Don't go filling it up with schmutz. Make sure you fill it up with potable water. And then we'll take it back and I'll show you my little 12-volt pump that I've got. I've got a Anderson input-output in the side of the ute there. So I can just hook the pump up, plumb her into the side of the van, and push her straight in. We'll fill her up, then we'll take her back and smack her into the van. Just to show you this part of my setup, what I've got here is a connection and then a tap, inline tap on my hose, so that when I'm filling it up, I don't have to run back. If shit happens over here in the bladder, I don't have to run back to the tap and turn it off. I can just turn it off here, or when it's full, I'll just turn it off. And it's the same with the van. When I'm filling my van, I'll jam that into the van, turn the hose on, because it could be bloody 10 metres away. So I'll be filling away, whoop, that tank's full, boom, turn your valve off. And that just clicks in and out, no dramas. See? All right, let's fill this bloody water bladder up. I've also connected my best inline water filter. I put this in line whenever I'm taking water from a water point, and I also put it in line when I'm pumping it back into the caravan, just as a bit of a double filtration sort of thing, just to get any schmutz out of the water. And then we've also got in the van, we've installed a inline filter in the van, like an actual two-stage filter, just for drinking. I just want to be safe when it comes to the drinking water. Safe as you can anyway. We've also brought down the chowder canister, the old bog collector. Dump that in the dump pond while we're here. We put it in a waterproof bag because I've seen quite a few, and especially lately, I've seen some bloke on the social media the other day. He had his bog canister in the back of a wagon, and the bastard exploded and went everywhere through the wagon. That ain't coming out. You be trading that car, mate. That's stuffed. His missus was there on the side of the road trying to bloody get it all cleaned. Oh my God. So yeah, a handy little tip is if you don't want to be dealing with that sort of stuff, get yourself a waterproof bag, jam it in that. That way if the worst happens, you tip it over or something happens, it's just washing this out. Not cleaning it out of the carpet in the back of your ute. No way. All right, she's all full. She's like a big pillow. Hopefully it doesn't bust in the back of the ute. I just got a cap. Because this didn't come with anything, it just come like that. You can't really go, see? It just spurts out. Just grabbed a table leg buffer from Bunnings. And just squeeze that on. That ain't going anywhere. But yeah, if I was buying another one of these bladders, I'd definitely look for something that's got connections on it already because it's just less faffing around. And that's what we all want in life. All right. Let's go dump it in the van. All right, we're back at the van now. What I've got to transfer from my water bladder to the van is this kick-ass portable pump pack. It's just a 6-litre per minute pump in a box. Anderson plug input. What I've done is just pillaged my solar blanket Anderson cable, and then just plumbed it up into my power box there. I've also got a kick-ass little power, what you would call that, station that I've plumbed into my battery. So I've got the power there, into the pump, got my water bladder in the inlet, and then my caravan lead with my tap on the outlet. See how we go. It'll take a while because it is 6 litres per minute. What I should be able to do is just flick that on. Got my valve on there. She should power up. Put the water into the pipe. Ooh! Away she goes. She's a piddler, but it's better than not having any water. Let's plumb her in. Being a Jayco, this back tank, it needs to be pressurised into the back tank, so I've just put a little rubber bung on this hose so I can just sleeve her in there. That way the pressure doesn't push it back up the line and piss it out all over the ground. If you've got a Jayco, you know what that's all about. Although the newer ones fill from the bottom with a proper bulkhead water filler. Not like this. But yeah, away we go. We are out on the travel, so we've got plenty of time to wait for that to fill the tank. It's all good. If you've got any other suggestions on how to fill up your water tanks when you're off grid, let us know. I know a lot of people do it different ways, jerry cans, submergible pumps. But so far, this one, you just pack it up, toss it in the wing, it's all good. Pump, you can get big bladders too. You can get 50 litre bladders all the way up to bloody 200 litre bladders. So we figured 100 litres just sits on the deck nice. We'll see how that goes. So far, working good. While I'm pumping water in the van, I'll just show you what the story is with this pump. It's not super loud, only being 6 litres per minute. She just slowly ticks away, but I reckon it'll be louder if we open that box up because the pump's in the box. Let's have a look. There she is. She's just got a little sieve filter there through the pump, out the outlet. Away she goes. Fused. Pretty simple little setup, really. It's handy, I know that. How good. We haven't been using this one for too long. We'll just see how it goes on the long term, in the long term. See if it turns out to be bloody good. So far, all reports are good. It definitely beats carting around jerry cans and all that sort of stuff to try and bloody top your van up 20 litres at a time. Grab yourself 100 litres at a time and just let the bloody pump do the work instead of your biceps. If you've got anything out of this little video, just give us a little thumbs up. If you've got a better way of doing it, put it in the comments. I'd love to hear it. And thanks for coming along, and we'll see you down the road. Just spit it out, dickhead. G'day, ladies and that bloody bird. Started squawking. Yeah. Yeah, no, I can't do it. Oh, hang on. Take you along and show you how we put water back in the van from somewhere else. Nah.